shark is coming to say your show sucks. Chrissy and Gino and the dork named Carl kissing up to Anthony while they're washing his balls. Steel toe, I see some balls you can wash. What's wrong, April? I thought it was squashed. I thought it was squashed.
Celebrate, let's all come together and celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. It's a celebration of love. Celebrate, celebrate. Let's all come together and celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. It's a celebration of love. Voices join in harmony all around the world. The sound of joy and laughter from every boy and girl. In my dreams I see a world of many colors bright, shining in the morning sky and lighting up the night. And I say we celebrate, celebrate. Let's all come together and celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. It's a celebration of love. Celebrate, celebrate. Let's all come together and celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. It's a celebration of love.
Yeah! Celebrate, celebrate.
Tomorrow is built upon today. Let peace and understanding be there to guide our way. From every hill and mountain top, from sea to
Shining seas.
let all who walk upon the earth come join with you and me as we sing.
Celebrate, celebrate.
Let's all come
Together and celebrate, 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 celebrate. Let's all come together and celebrate. What's up, everybody? Cumia'S, Cucks. What a great day. What a great day. Let's do it. I'm in a great mood. Let's go. Yeah. Woo! We're doing it. We're doing it. How are you, everybody? Happy Friday. Hit the like button. Let's hit the like button on a Friday. How are you feeling, everyone? I'm feeling good. Cold's, I think, going away. I think we finally got this cold under control. I think we're doing it. I think we're having it. I'm glad to be here, everybody. You know me. I'm the Mud Shark. Right, John? The Duke? Where'd you get that idea? I'm curious. Where'd you get the Duke from? I don't know. I've been calling myself a Mud Shark for the Mud Shark for almost a year and a half, and now you're the Duke. Interesting. John, I don't want a war. Take the joke. Take it. Just take the joke. You're bragging about working out your inner and outer thighs. If you don't think I'm going to make fun of that, you're out of your fucking mind. If anyone's bragging they worked out their inner and outer thighs, you're going to make fun of it. I don't care who you are. John, take the joke. Move on. We're not at war. Okay? I'm not piling on for I'm not like Melton. I'm not coming at you for revenue and views. Okay? I just made a joke. You don't have to go World War III on me. Come on, you were bragging you were working out inner thighs and outer thighs. Of course I'm going to make fun of that. Anybody doing that, you're getting made fun of. I don't care who you are. You don't brag that you're working out inner and outer thighs. Sorry. Good to be here, everybody. You can thank Jessica Flatcat for the show today. She tweeted at me if I was going live. Had no intention. I have a show tonight. If you're in the Tampa area, you want to see me perform live stand-up comedy, you can come see me. I'll tell you the location right now. It's one of those don't tell shows. But I'm telling you, yes, I am. The venue is called Sorry Not Public. I swear to God. I performed there before. It's downtown Tampa, 512 North Franklin Street, Tampa, Florida. There's parking across the street. It's right downtown. It's a cool venue. They always sell out. And it's not because of me. Let's get one thing clear. The one thing the Mud Shark does, and I have to remind everybody, I am the curator of what's going on because everyone is constantly rewriting everything that's going on. Melton, Ray DeVito, they're always rewriting. Steel Toe. I got to constantly remind everyone exactly how things played out the way they did. And the reason why things are happening is because this, that, and that. I got to connect the dots, A, B, and C, to remind everyone. So I don't want to be repetitive like Ray or Melton, but I got to just constantly pound it in your skulls of what actually happened. I've never, ever, ever claimed to sell tickets. That's never. Find any video of me claiming to sell tickets like Ray. I don't. I never. I know what I am. That's the reason why I open for all these guys. They sell tickets. Brewer sells tickets. Tosh sells tickets. Fucking Nick Swartzen sells tickets. Of course. It's a no-brainer to open up for guys who sell out. You kick up more fans. You don't have the pressure of selling tickets. I'm lazy, okay? I'm lazy. I could have stayed in Hollywood. I could have tried and went for it like Burt Kreischer, but I chose not to. I'm lazy. I don't play the game well. I don't kiss ass. I don't lie. Cumia'S country was a lie. Yes, it was, and I admitted it was a lie. You're welcome for all the great content you got out of me and all the other shows that created revenue and subscribers because of my lie. One lie. And you got Steel Toe, you got Melton who lies out of his fucking ass. Holy shit. If you believe a fucking word that guy says, you're dumb. You're just a dumb guy. All the way down to his fake wife and the house not being in his name. You want to keep going? Let's go. The guy who backdoored himself into this world where I had personal relationships, personal beefs. The reason why Cumia'S Cucks became, because it was personal. The reason why Compound Media and me, because I was a part of it. It was personal. Anthony Cumia knows me. He doesn't know Patrick Melton. He doesn't. Melton was never on the Compound shows. He wasn't. I guess he did that one abysmal appearance on Legion of Skanks, and it was abysmal. Out of Louis J. Gomez's mouth. Big J. Okerson on the video. We could play it right now. Goes, who is that? A photographer? He goes, who's Patrick Melton? A photographer? And Louis is like, no, he had one of the worst appearances in the history of Legion of Skanks. So he's not a guy. He's not in with this. He just crowbars and backs his fat ass on up into it and tries to make it about him. It's not. It's not. Anthony doesn't even know Steel Toe's real name. That's a fact, Jack. To take it from John. So let's not get it twisted. So I'm doing this sold out show tonight. It's going to be sold out, but it's not because of me. They sell out anyway. So, but I'm not claiming I'm the reason why. I'm not Ray DeVito to get some fucking freak standing ovation at a bar in Las Vegas with some subscribers where they charge $300 to see Ray DeVito, including flight and hotel accommodations with that on top of it to see Ray DeVito. That's grifting at its highest. At least when you come see me tonight for $20, there's a show with comics that are funny. That's happening. So that's going on. And I'm also doing a show tomorrow at the Villages, which is an hour away from me. It's I did it last year. It was a fun little room. It's always packed. And it's not because of me. They have nothing going on in that town, so they want to come out for a show. It's over at where are we at? The Joke Joint, which is Summerfield, Florida. It's about an hour away. It's fun. So come on out if you want to see me perform my comedy stylings and my 2 new jokes. I cannot wait to work out for everybody. And I want to give a special shout out to one of my $100 Patreons. Guys, listen, are you watching? Hit the like button. I'm 6 away from 100 on Patreon. 6 away. You could sign up for as little as $3. If you don't want to super chat me today, go sign up to Patreon for as little as $3. Let's hit the goal. Number 100 will get a Zumock Mania shirt mailed to you for free. I pay for the shipping. I'll even throw a bottle of Silk City hot sauce in. Boom. There it is. Z-Man's Mango Madness. You can get the Mud Shark Madness. We got the new flavor coming. I talked to Jeff Levine on the phone. That's in the works as we speak. You're gonna really like it. It's really cool. We're going in a completely new direction, but I'm excited for it. I can't give you an estimate on when it's coming out, but it's coming out. But get all 3 bottles. They're all collectibles. They're worth $1,000 a piece, according to something I just made up. But I want to thank Stu John. He's a $100 Patreon member. Apparently, Stu John listens to this. He delivers chips. He's a delivery driver. I'm not doxing him because you don't know Stu John's real name. I do. But he's a chip delivery guy. So he drives around in his truck all day delivering chips and listening to all this nonsense that we put out. He's a huge MLC fan, found me from MLC. Technically, he found me from The Honeydew with Ryan Sickler. And then he found me on MLC, and then he found me. But he always sends me donations via PayPal. But he also is a $100 sponsor, which is the best thing you can do. If you want to be a $100 sponsor, sign up to the $100 tier on Patreon below. Again, 6 away from 100. That's pretty cool. So Stu John sends me a message. He goes, "What's your address?" So I give him the address. And today, at my front door, I get a box, a big box. Because I've told you 2 things that I enjoy more than anything. Lawson's Chip Dip out of Northeast Ohio, Pennsylvania, Indiana. Every time I go home to visit my aunt, my cousins, always get Lawson's Chip Dip. It's actually an ongoing joke at my aunt's house because we had Thanksgiving last year. My cousin was there, all my cousins, and my aunt never bought Lawson's Chip Dip, and everyone in my family knows how much I love Lawson's Chip Dip, and it was just funny. It's funny amongst the family. You had to be there. Actually, I'm going to be there this year. Come on over, and we'll all laugh together. So I like Lawson's Chip Dip, but what I also love is Andy Cap hot fries. I love Andy Cap hot fries. I love them since I was a kid. When my mom worked in a bar, she was a bartender, and we couldn't find a babysitter. I go to the bar and hang out, and I play Galactica, Pac-Man, and all these drunks would buy me Pepsis and Andy Cap hot fries. I loved it. To this day, I'm 49, about to be 50, December 27. Ray's about to be 51 in October. Just want to remind everyone, Ray's 2 years older than me. So Stu John, who's a chip delivery driver, says, "Hey, I got something I want to send you. I think you're going to dig it." On my front porch, a box of Andy Cap fire fries, baby. A whole box of Andy Cap fire fries. Not the hot fries. Fire, baby. Fire. And it's awesome. I love hot fries. I love hot chips. I like hot sauce. I love it all. Thank you, Stu John. I appreciate that. You're awesome, and I appreciate you being a $100 sponsor and contributing to the show. I know he's not a super chat guy, and that's okay. There's other ways to contribute if you don't want to go the super chat route. Venmos, Streamlabs, blah, 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 blee, 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 blee. Things, stick things, right there. Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, blah, blah, blah. Streamlabs, Steel Toe, Nick Ricada. Anyways, I want to thank the $100 tier right now. In your face, bitches. These guys keep the lights on here at Sit Down Zumock. I might call it the new Compound Media Studio here once we get it all. I'm going to call it Compound Media Tampa. I want to thank Ken Mosca, the OG, Jared Thompson, Stu John, Twinkle Ho 99, Randy P, Jack, Anthony, Craig T, Big Papa, Bob R, and SilkCityHotSauce.com. Use promo code SHARK. Get 15% off your order. Last but not least, my man, Vinny motherfucking Cash. The reason why I sound so fucking good right now, this interface, this mixer, courtesy of Vinny motherfucking Cash, was having problems with it. He texted me. He's like, what's going on? I told him. He's like, I'll send you out a new one. I'm like, you don't have to do that. He's like, no, I insist. It's what Vinny Cash does. When we were in Utah, I took him out to, we went out, got some beers and some lunch, and I picked up the tab, and he almost looked heartbroken that I was picking up the tab. He's like, that's what I do. I pick up the tab. And I'm like, no, dude, you've done way too much. And then we went out and Swartzen pick up the tab, and he's like, I pick up the tab. I pick up the tab. And from, I think, Saturday and Sunday, he picked up the tab. We're like, all right. He's like, that's what I do. I pick up the tab. I'm Vinny Cash. And I'm like, I'm never going to argue with you ever again, Vinny Cash. Shout out to Vinny Cash's mom. She rules. His wife, his kid, his pool. Let's get back to Utah and kick it when I'm at 100% and not sick. Shout out to all the $100 sponsors. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm doing it. We're having it. I believe we're going to do point dabble Ray today at 4, I think. Still looking for some people that can't stand Ray. Right out of the gate, I want to thank Stella B, who's a blood doper. She's a bike rider that cheats. I believe she has no testicles, according to my sources. Stella B says no to the abductor machine. Say yes to lunges. She's a workout fanatic. You can tell by her arms she is totally on testosterone, creatine, amino acids, protein, blood transfusions. She's not on the up and up. Lunges are hard to do. I did lunges 2 weeks ago. I'm still sore. I have a nice ass for a man. I do. I'm sorry. Sounds gay, but I do. It's been complimented my whole life. My ass from ladies. So, I sound like Stuttering John. I have a nice ass. Speaking of gay, we're going to have another gay hype train. I think it's going to be called the queer train from this day forward because people just keep sending me gay dancers, gay cowboys. So we're going to have another gay cowboy. And it's not just the same video. These are all different, I'm getting. Apparently, gay cowboy dancing is a thing that I tapped into I was not aware of. It's a whole subculture of gay cowboys dancing. Queer line dancing is a big thing, a fad I never knew existed. I just did it as a goof one day. Next thing you know, it's a genre. Everyone's gay cowboy dancing now. It's like the Ice Bucket Challenge. Everybody wants in with gay cowboy dancing. Hit the like button. We're going to do it. We're going to get to it. Moderators, look out for spam. I'm scrolling through the chat right now. I haven't been paying attention, but look out for the spammers. Because if it gets really bad, we're going to go members only. And you're going to need a membership for that. So open your tabs, accept gifted memberships, and somebody might make it rain with memberships. Or just get a membership. Quit being a cheap motherfucker. Be a part of the community. Be a part of all of it. I'd rather you sign up to Patreon so we can hit 100 for as little as $3. Was that movie Better Off Dead? $2 plus one. That movie was in 1984. It's 2024, and it's only gone up $1. Inflation. Joe Biden's economy. Inflation, $3. Try to get anything for $3 these days. Anything in Joe Biden's economy. Did you watch the debates? Of course you did. Blah, 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 hot take, Biden's old, blah, blah, blah. We know. He can't. I think you got to be, I think you have to retire from flying a jet at age 65, from what I hear. I think you have to be 35 to run for office, but apparently you could be 120 and run for office in the U.S. I'm sick of 80-year-old men running for the country. Why can't we have a young 35-year-old, 36-year-old who has his life in front of him, his family, that really gives a shit? Anyways, we're not going to talk politics here. We'll save that for the Stuttering John podcast, where it's very one-sided with a lot of headline reading. See, Chad's against me. Okay, John, we get it. Everyone's against you. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. Mr. Farty says, Chad, 2024. I will not be running for president. Chris Mex says, you have to be 35 to run for president, not Congress, right? Oh, now we're getting a whole political thing. Now we're going down a weird road. I agree. Kenny Powers for fucking president.
That is why I am better than everyone in the world. Kiss my ass and suck my dick, everyone.
Yes. All right, guys. Let's get into it. We got a lot to celebrate. Thanks again to Chris Burke from Life Goes On for that amazing performance with Chris Burke and Friends. In fact, I want to hear it again. I want to hear it again, baby, because it is a celebration today. We're celebrating. It's a great day for everybody. This is Compound Media's 9/11. It's over. The Wicked Witch is dead. The cult is over. And again, let's go back to, fuck Chris Burke. I'm going to go back to why this all started. I got to remind everyone. I saw a clip of Melton taking credit for this. Again, calling himself Melton in the third person. Very cringe. Again, backdooring himself into all of this, saying, Chad has a show, Cumia'S, Cucks, nobody watches it, blah, 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 blah. Lie. He says for a year and a half it was closing. No. Go, don't rewrite history. We know you did it. You did it with Red Bar. You did it your whole life. I've talked to enough people, Melton. Listen, I'm not even mad at Patrick Melton. I'm mad at me, and I'll tell you why. Let me remind everyone, we all know I worked with him in Oklahoma. I got a weird vibe out of the gate with this guy. But Earl Skakel, dear friend, we love Earl. Everyone loves Earl. Vouched for him, saying he's a good guy. You're going to love him. You guys are a lot alike. This, that, and the other thing. I'm like, okay, Earl, you're my guy. I'll listen to you. Right. So I really went out of my way to be cool to this guy. I brought him into the community, brought him on Kevin's show, brought him on my show, called into his show, tried to be cool. And then I realized he doesn't play nice. He's really weird. He got really weird about a thing called Wordless Wednesday, a thing I had no idea. And he just insisted I took it from him. I'm like, no, I didn't. And I never did it. And he did it and it flopped. Then he insisted I took Corky from Life Goes On from this episode he did back in 2012. I didn't know who this fucking guy was until 2020? I had no idea who this dude was. And apparently nobody else does too, including Big J. Okerson and everybody else. So what I'm trying to say is I should have went with my initial instincts. This guy's a fucking weirdo. Just don't communicate with him. But unfortunately, I took Earl's recommendation. Am I mad at Earl? No. But Earl, if you're watching, I really strongly advise you don't give you don't endorse somebody like Melton to other people. It's not a good endorsement. You can't vouch for a guy like that. He's a user. His whole career, he's been a user. He's been lying about his whole career, his whole life, including his life to this day. So that's what it is. I know there's a lot of mutual fans, and that's fine. You can like whatever you want. I'm never going to draw that line in the sand like me or him, like Stuttering John. I'm not going to do that. You can like whatever the fuck you want. But I do caution you going all in with this dude. I'm telling you, caution with caution. If you think he has your best interest in mind, he don't. And this was a fun little video to send to Godfrey. I want to thank Misery Loves Clips for sending it over. And it's so funny how nobody knows this guy. Godfrey worked with this guy twice. And see, the guy stunk. But this is who he thinks he is.
Godfrey ain't funny. Godfrey sucks. Godfrey's like one of the worst comics on the planet. The funniest guys on the earth think I'm funny. Nick Swardson.
Yeah.
Godfrey.
Yeah. Point.
Yeah. Has Nick Swardson or Godfrey ever come out of anyone's mouth when asked who's your favorite comic? Godfrey? Again, if you're not in New York City, you don't know who Godfrey is.
Get
If you don't remember what makes 7-Up yours is, then you don't know who Godfrey is.
He's talking about millionaires who made it in comedy. I gotta remind everyone, Melton lived in New York City. He wasn't passed at any of the clubs. Ray DeVito has more access to clubs and passed at more clubs than Patrick was. He did Creaking Cave. That was it. His big break was on Legion of Skanks. One episode, one and done. Godfrey told me Melton sucked as a comedian. He fucking sucked. And whether you like Godfrey or not, you can't, he's undeniable on stage. Brennan will tell you, anybody will tell you. Dave Chappelle, I sat in Dave Chappelle's house with Godfrey, and Dave Chappelle's like, I was always jealous of you. You're always funnier. I saw it. We bring it up all the time. So when you got this fucking loser in Vegas who has no credibility and lied about everything, I'm telling you guys, watch who you follow. I'm just saying. And again, good job, Melton. Good job. Another bridge burned. Another club you can't perform at. Another comedian you got to hide from. Another one. Continue. Continue running your mouth and looking like a fucking idiot. I love it. Max is happy for you about your hot chip delivery. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We got Peter Sky Parker in here. I only know that because he'll disappear for weeks. Stephen Bull says Melty is just feminine for me. Shrug. He's very feminine. Keel says, I love you both. And you're allowed. You're allowed. I don't force the listeners on who you like or shouldn't like. You do what you do. That's fine. But I'm never gonna back the fuck down from my opinion on something. And that's what it is. Mr. Farty says when Melton lived in New York, he made his roommate's dad pay for his cell phone plan. I heard Melton's roommate in New York was a fan of his when he was 11. He had an 11-year-old fan that grew up and he was like 19, moved to New York with Melton. Nothing creepy there. Nothing creepy there. But okay, it's not about Melton today. Who gives a fuck about him? Let's talk about Compound Media, baby. I just got an email today from Compound Media telling me, let me pull it up. They emailed me my replacement login information. I'm not joking. They gave me replacement E-Rock. No, you're gone. Whoever's in charge over there, quit emailing me. I don't want a replacement email log. I'm never going to log into that. In fact, if you're on Compound Media, cancel immediately. Now. Go now. And sign up to my Patreon. We are 6 away from 100. Let's hit the goal like Aaron Emholt hits the goal every single day. Anybody notice how Aaron Emholt's wearing new shirts every single day since he's gotten divorced? I have. Let's get into that real quick. This is from this morning's Steel Toe Morning Show. And the beginning of the show is hilarious. I've only watched the beginning, but I want to get his hot take on Compound Media. Let's go. Cue the Bret the Hitman Hart song. Yeah. Hitman. Hitman.
Morning.
Good morning. There's the shirt.
Steel Toe Morning Show.
He'll comment on it.
I'm Aaron. Welcome to
we
the
know
program.
you. Comment on your shirt. Comment.
The shirt too much. The shirt's too much.
Yes.
I like the shirt. It could be too much. I might look like shit. It's too much.
What are you looking at?
Sorry.
Why are you laughing?
Hold on. Got it. Sorry, there was a pizza sauce stain from the last time I wore it.
it washed out nice. Welcome to the program. It's the Steel Toe Morning Show.
You like how he
You
chuckled?
might notice that I'm by myself today.
You're always by yourself.
Oh my God.
What a lonely house. What a lonely,
Anybody
lonely
else
house.
See that the camera got fucked up?
This is great.
Oh no. I was doing some stuff in the studio yesterday, and one of the monitors,
Who cares?
one of the TVs, fell backwards into where the camera's standing, and I think it fucked shit up. I think yeah, that's too far that way. I'm gonna do something.
Uh-oh.
This
is great.
fucking dumb.
You could have did this before the show, you fucking idiot.
I don't know if that was smart. That might have been really stupid. No, okay, that worked out all right. I think it's tilted a little, but
by the way,
yeah, I did some. I was a real rhino.
I don't notice a difference from what he just did. I don't notice anything. Whatever he just did, whatever adjustment, I don't even notice. Nobody noticed. It still looks like shit. Look at this. It looks like complete shit. The background, everything looks like shit. It doesn't matter.
Rhinoceros in the studio yesterday after the show. I was fucking around. I was cleaning the table. I was being a good shop steward. And I fucking, one of my big elbows just banged into the TV, and it went back and it hit the camera.
This is great.
And I felt like I thought maybe it didn't hit the camera because I was like, you know what? Everything seems to look all right.
Yeah.
So I just moved the TV back, and no. Welcome to the program.
Welcome.
We've got a great show for you.
No, you don't.
I put the Proverbs book in the background.
Hey, I just want to remind everybody, I don't know if this is going to be a great show. We're about 30 minutes in. I still don't know if this is going to be a great show. It might be a piece of shit. It's probably a piece of shit right now. So right out of the gates telling you it's going to be a great show. It's not. It's just not. You don't know. You don't know. I don't know if it's a great show until it's over. So far, nothing's been great. Whatever I'm doing, it's not great. It's just whatever. I'm hoping I'm entertaining somebody. I hope somebody's like using this to pass the time, especially Stu John, who's in his chip van. I hope this is getting you through the day. I hope as you're going to place delivering chips, this is killing time. I swear to God, if you're in some weird job right now, I realize a lot of this community is a lot of people smoking weed, and that's fine. Weed smokers smoke away. A lot of people like to zone out and just smoke weed. That's cool.
Smoke weed every day.
And I understand that's your thing.
Smoke weed every day.
So I don't know what your background is. I don't know where you're listening to it. I know Stella, she's doing Pilates right now with her headphones in. She's sweating to the oldies with Richard. What was his name? The gay guy who's missing. Why can't I think of his name? Who's the gay guy with the curly hair that Pauly Shore was going to play in a movie? Somebody help me. I'm in the chat right now. Barry was us as John trashed you. Yeah, I know. I don't. Richard Simmons. Thank you, Doodle. Richard Simmons. Yeah, Kevin. Got it. I guarantee another Richard Simmons comes in. Maury says Ray. Yeah, it's not a bad guess. Anyways, Dick89 says Richard Simmons. Right. Anyways, Richard Simmons. Point is, that's not even the point. I just got caught up on Richard Simmons. Let's get him on the podcast. Somebody send him the link. Somebody send Richard Simmons the link. Anyways, I'm completely lost. I'm totally lost in my thoughts.
Display. And I was reading, I feel like people got the wrong idea about the Proverbs thing yesterday. Like people thought it was like it meant as like a mean thing toward Kayla or whatever. It wasn't. It wasn't. It's a funny, like when she bought it for me, it was a funny book. She's like, I like the play on words. I thought you would think.
Stella's saying, I'm doing silver sneakers exercises on my chair right now. I don't know what that is. I guarantee you have a big ball where you can do your crunches at. I guarantee you have leg weights. I picture you as a young Olivia Newton-John in a Flashdance Jennifer Beal cutoff shirt, welding at night. I could be wrong. I'm just going by what I want to paint a picture, and that's what it is. Celebi says, I'm kidding. She's probably doing planks. I used to work out with this girl, Susan. She's like a stunt man now. She's a fucking maniac. I mean, she's a beautiful girl, but she would do, I'm not joking, 30-minute planks. I go, you're out of your fucking mind. You're out of your mind. Anyways, let's get Aaron. He's getting warmed up right out of the gate. Nick Recollections. Good morning, everybody. This is how you start your morning. Nick Recollections.
I think it was corny and whatever. I'm like, yeah, it's cute. Thank you. I still think it's a cute, funny gift. The internet is just so out for blood. Like, look, guys, I've had my shitting on people moments, and I'll have more shitting on people moments. We'll watch, a clip that Will Heron TV put together of Nick on the debates last night.
I love Steel Toe centers himself with that Steel Toe plaque. So it's like Steel Toe right around the head. That's why he had to get that camera sharp and straight. All right, let me get to these because my liver is not happy with me right now. My liver says Stancil on Ski Mash said he was won the break. The news on Compound Media. Is that true, Mudshark? Probably not. I like Stancil, but he always tends to like be the guy who knows everything and how things should go. I feel bad for Stancil because now he doesn't have a platform except Ski Mask, and that's something that I still don't believe is still. I can't believe it's still around. I really thought that thing would go away. I thought that kid would finally cash in and quit, but no, still around. I don't watch it. I haven't watched that. I never watched it, honestly. Stancil on Ski Mask Show said he was the one to break the news. Wait, you just sent two of the same super chats? You sent the exact. Why would you? I appreciate it. You just trying to get my attention? No, I broke it. I was the one. Go back and watch the tapes. Watch the tapes. Don't rewrite history. Watch the tapes. I want to hear Aaron talk about Compound Media because, as you know, Steel Toe, Aaron Imholt is a huge, huge Anthony Cumia fan. He desperately wanted on Compound Media. He sucked up to E-Rock. E-Rock loves getting his ass kissed. Took it all in, hook, line, and sinker until the internet started going against Aaron. Of course, E-Rock throws him under the belt, but he was in. He was in. He's got his shows up on the website. Compound Media, Steel Toe Morning Show, him in April. He's wearing the Compound shirt. He wanted in badly. He got Gino and Kiki. He got a friendship out of them. He was in the inner circle with Chrissy. He was coming to DabbleCon. He was coming to Content House. He was in the inner circle while they were all piling on me. But now look at it. E-Rock hates him. I hate him. Compound's gone. Mudshark wins. Yay, me. Yay, me. All the haters suck a dick.
I'm so excited! I'm so excited!
My liver, if you want to send another super chat with the exact same message, I appreciate it. I'll put it up.
Right, when every time he went to his chat, it was just people shitting on him. Every time he went to read super chats, it was people shitting on him. You know, we'll talk about that. We'll watch that. And yes, I'm going. It's not a clickbait title. I'm going.
Shaunetta's in the chat. Shaunetta used to be a $100 sponsor where he was promoting his friend Carol Durant's single Mystified, I believe, which is on iTunes and anywhere you get music. Shaunetta's a gay man, so he'll be happy to know that today we continue the gay cowboy dancing for the hype train, the gay train, the gay cowboy train. I did it as a goof. And next thing you know, everyone keeps sending me gay cowboys dancing. And I'm like, this is great. This is gold. We're going to keep doing the queer train. So the Shaunetta, you're going to want to stick around for this one because it's gay. Holy shit. If you like gay, you're going to love gay. This is gay. If you like being gay, you're going to love this. Trust me. That's a hype train that's coming later on in the show.
To defend Nick a little bit today, because a lot of people are going after him real hard on about the way he talks about me. What do you want him to do? People were sending me clips. They're like, "Oh, Aaron, Nick's insinuating that you're a liar." Well, if Nick's defense is that he never did drugs,
I'm so over Nick Recollections. It's not going to get interesting until it starts going to court. Until then, I'm good. I'd like a couple April updates here and there. I like to find out what she's up to, where she's working, if she's back at the factory, if she's selling things on eBay. I'm very interested in that. If we can get information on where she's at, if there's anybody seeing her at Stoney's these days. Maybe they caught her out in the woods hunting. I'd like photos of that. That'd be fantastic. I am interested in April Imholt's whereabouts and what she's up to. She's selling things on Etsy. Is that a thing? Is that something? Unless there's another arrest, I really want to find out what's going on. But I don't really give a fuck what Nick Recollections is doing. I don't.
You know, how's she doing? And she's living with you and blah, blah, blah. Like someone was trolling him. He's like, she doesn't live in the house with me.
She lives in the spare house.
And
she lives in the Cato Kalin place.
I got to tell you, Nick is the king of that. He really is. Like, he leans on that play so much, that half-truth play. And obviously, she came and got all her shit from the house, and she told me she's moving it into the house next door. Like, so she's living on the property. And then she's on
I'm interested in this.
For his stream at like 11:30 at night. It's not like she's, going down the road 30 seconds and going back to that house after it's over. All right, fine. So she lives next door on the property, and you're still sleepover buddies. Is that better?
That's got to be awful, knowing that your ex-wife is. Well, it's got to be awful that you let your wife fuck another man. I mean, that's just fucking weird. But the fact that now you're just like, you literally lost your ex-wife to another couple. That's just fucking bonkers on every level. Doodle says April is the new Cato Kalin. I agree. Wouldn't it be great if Nick Recollections like murdered Aaron and then he jumped the fence and hit April's guest house? Anyways,
I mean,
I was going down a very stupid analogy.
So, like, people send me all this stuff and they're like, Nick is telling half truths. I'm like, that's what Nick does. Nick is Mr. Technicality. Nick is Mr. When I'm backed into a corner, I'm going to wait for you to say one word that I think is out of place, and then I'll just.
Whoa. Stop the presses. Ladies and gentlemen, your moderator, one of your moderators, my friend. Yeah, holy shit. Ken Mosca dropping 50. My cousin will be at the Villages show. Holy shit, Ken. Thank you so much. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. Show me the money!
So that is why I am better than everyone in the world. Kiss my ass and suck my dick, everyone.
Thank you, Ken. I think we hit the goal. We hit the goal. Well, tell your cousin to come up. I'll give her a shirt and some hot sauce, courtesy of the Mud Shark.
Hyper focus on that and ignore the main point. That's what he does. That's what he's been doing when he comments on his case. Oh, there hasn't been any positive drug test of me. Yeah, because you.
I like how the wrenches stick together. Jeff Closer, Ken Mosca, G-Rob, Flat Cat. They're all a team. Bill from Jersey. Where's Bill from Jersey? Where you at, dude? Shawnetta says, Stancil thinks he's hotter than he really is. He's a gay 6. He would know. He would know. Stancil is like in love with his hair now.
Won't let it be released. I haven't tested positive for anything. That's because you won't test to get your children back. So motherfucker.
Motherfucker. Is he drinking a Celsius? What does he got?
So I like when people send me that stuff. That's why they're part of the title of today's show is defending Nick Recollections.
All right, I don't care about Nick Recollections. I want to hear his compound media take.
Throwing in a grand total of about $45 there.
Speaking of Venmo, I gotta check my Venmo. Give a shout out to whoever Venmo'd. And who do we got? Oh, wow. Danielle. Oh, I won't say who your screen name is. Thank you for streaming today. Work sucks. Well, thank you for the $10, Danielle.
So that would mean we're 300 away from today's goal, not 305. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. 300, an even 300 away from today's goal. Now, since we're doing debate talk and since we got a Nick stream clip for today, are you guys going to be upset if we stay on YouTube? Like, is that going to make you upset if we don't do Rumble exclusive today? I'll tell you why.
I don't want to know why. Nobody gives a fuck.
Over Biden's performance.
The last thing I want is his take on Joe Biden and Donald Trump.
It's the consequences for what they did. That's what I hope for. And as long as they don't do that, I'm going to be critical.
Is he going to be critical of the debate?
It may stay on YouTube.
All right, who gives a fuck? Get to Compound Media. That's why I'm here.
And not being able to work with those guys anymore. I'm sure that upsets him greatly. And I'm sure he went out drinking with him last night. He sent me a text yesterday.
Talking about Gino.
He said, my voice is shot, buddy. I'm sorry. I can't do the show tomorrow. I understand. I get it. Yesterday was a big day for Gino. And he shouted himself hoarse, essentially. Shit show with 199
Gino.
says too bad about Gino's job. Another loss for the heel.
Shit show usually comes over here.
No, Gino didn't lose his job. Sorry, shit show. Did I make you think that he lost his job?
For now.
I apologize. Adam with $10 says, bring on the fake donations. Thank you, Adam. Yes, send your fake donations to PayPal, Streamlabs, Venmo, or Super Chats. We do appreciate all of your guys' fake donations. It goes a long way.
I'll plug my shit.
290 is our number for today. You guys are already in the 200s in the first hour. I appreciate that. Keep them going. Gino is not wise to not capitalize.
All right, get the Compound Media. God damn it. All right, he's playing the Kevin Brennan clip, which I'm going to play on my own. So let's just get to his afterthoughts. I apologize about this, but blame Flat Cat. She's the one who wanted a show today.
That much overhead.
Yeah.
I've been saying that for years with this fucking clown show.
Boy, if you ever have something sensitive to report that you're emotional about, maybe don't bring it to Kevin Brennan first. Like, if you really need to talk to somebody and he's the only guy there, okay, you can go to Kevin. But don't go to Kevin as your first option, especially if it's something you've talked about before and he's had.
We know you love Kevin. He has you on. We get it.
Obviously. Let's put a bunch of tchotchkes in the background. Fill up the space, Gene. Fill up the space.
What is he talking about?
Maybe, that big steel toe banner we have. I can put it right down here. That'll occupy.
Quit.
Not the one I gave to Driveway Junkie, but we have a small
Driveway Junkie
comedy shows. Maybe we'll use that one. $5 from Silver Wolf. He says, I'm being traditional. All right, we will honor Ron.
Where's Silver Wolf? Is he in my chat? All right, he's never going to get to Compound Media, so it's driving me fucking insane. See, I told you. I didn't where you have a great show. It's not a great show right now. It's just not. Sorry. I'm honest. I'm not going to lie to you and this is a great show. We're having a great show. We're not. This show is not good. We have Ray DeVito. That's an actual photo of him. Gino and Ant will still technically won. Gavin loves me. Yeah, I wonder if Ray's going to try to get Rock Bottom podcasts on the uncensored TV now. You believe Ray lived in New York for almost 15 years and couldn't get booked on Compound Media by himself? He literally he never got on Anthony's show. When Kevin Brennan showed up, he would show up and sit on the couch with a microphone like Jim Stansel. That's sad, Ray. Say whatever you want about me, Ray, but that's the fact of the situation. Holy shit, win. We just got someone to sign up to Patreon. We got win. I'll just leave it at that. She just, or he or she or they could be transvestite. I don't know. They just signed up. We are 5 away from 100 on Patreon. Hold on. 5 away. Go sign up for as little as $3. Let's hit the goal. That's what I'm going for today. All right. Steel Toe, bye. You wore out your welcome. I said talk about Compound Media. You refused. So here we are. Here we are. We got stuff to get to. Don't worry. I'll be on Kevin's show later today. Make sure you watch it. We'll have more reaction to Compound, but more commentary on Ray DeVito. He's kind of neato. I hate that song. JFK Head Chunk says no one's expecting a great show. Good. Then I'm delivering. Sean Daly says, Chad, your show sucks. Yep. Shawnetta says, check your Venmo. Let's check it. Because I know Shaunetta's not a big... thank you for the 25, Sean. Netta. Thank you, Shawnetta. Straight out of Orlando, a crazy motherfucker named Shawnetta. We do appreciate it. Venmo check. That's right. That's right. See, we're doing a good job today. We're having fun. See, I went back on what I was saying. I said the show sucks. Now I'm like, we're having a good time. It's fun. Let's go back in time. You guys want to go in reverse here? Let's go when the talented Eric Nagel, who ran Compound Media to the fucking ground, went on Chrissy Mayer's show to talk about the future of Compound Media. Let's see what they called it. This was from 1 year ago, talking about the future of Compound Media.
Had a lot of change this year. We had Aaron leave. We had Pat leave. What were your feelings on all of that?
Wasn't happy. I wasn't happy at all. I mean, I knew Aaron was leaving shortly before he actually left, and I tried. And I was like, "What can we do to work this out?" And it just didn't seem like it was anything that was going to be able to be worked out. You know, it was his decision. I guess, you know, him and Gino were coming to a closure on, at least on his end, and he was going to go. And I tried. Oh my God! Tried to work something out, but he just didn't want to do it. So you can't keep somebody that doesn't want to be there. And the Pat
is boring.
Idea or his idea?
The what?
I know that was the idea of Aaron doing a morning show was in play at some point.
That was his idea. That was not something we were planning on. Like, oh, we're going to spin off. I know he had mentioned it to us, but we didn't have the plans to, like, oh, he was going to do one show and Gino would do the other. Mm-hmm. He had mentioned to us, but again, this was all within that short time period of when we found out he was going to leave. So, like, I don't know why ask him.
How the fuck does this bitch have almost 100,000 subscribers? I know a lot of them are bought, but I mean, come on. What a fucking snooze fest. E-Rock, if you're watching, I know you watch a lot of this stuff. Don't ever tell me what I do, what I can't. Don't ever, I don't, you're not a consultant. If you're a consultant for what not works, you're the guy. You're the guy. If you're a consultant for running a show to the ground, you're the guy. Holy shit. Guess who just got hard? Ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Closer just gifted 5 fucking memberships.
Damn! Show me the money!
That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Jeff. I might make it members only just because of that. I really might make it members only. Just Dayla wants to know if this is live. No, this is taped. We recorded this a year ago. We aired it a year ago. Nothing I do is live. Flat Cat Jessica's I Like E-Rock. Well, you know where to go, Toots. Go watch Eric Nagel's podcast because no one else is. Nobody else is. Go watch the Eric Nagel podcast that no one's watching. It is 2:38 Eastern. And because Jeff just gifted 5, I'm going to go ahead and make this members only chat. So, poor people, we're going to have to let you go. Thanks for joining us today. But this is just for the people that support the show. And if you're just a Patreon member, I apologize. I do appreciate the Patreon without a doubt, but we got to go members only just to give out the perk. Thank you very much for joining us today. We are officially members only as of right. Hold on. I fucked that up. Let's try it one more time. Wait, it already says we're members only. We've been members only the whole time. What are we doing? I don't know what the fuck. Adam! Producer Joe, I need somebody over here. I don't know what I'm doing. Jacob Ryan, does Stuttering John still think you trashed him? I think. I'm pretty sure he thinks I trashed him. He's like Ray DeVito. He believes whatever anyone says in the chat room, then it's true. I just made fun of the fact that he's bragging about working out inner and outer thighs, and he lost his fucking mind over it. I'm like, yeah, man, cool. I guess we can't joke about anything with John. I guess everything's fucking serious. Shout out to Kate Meany, everybody. She, as you know, she canceled her Patreon. That's what put me under. We could be 4 away from 100 if it wasn't for Kate Meany canceling her Patreon. But obviously she has issues. Let me pull this one out of here. There it is. Canceled membership. She's out. She's out of the Chad business. She also deleted her Twitter account. Hopefully she's in rehab where she belongs, getting better, getting treatment instead of causing problems, flirting with old people like myself and sending nudes and sexting. Hope she puts that behind her. Hopefully she's not leading the guy on in LA that sends her thousands and thousands of dollars a month where she had to quit her job at the comic strip. Hopefully she doesn't have enablers. Hopefully she can cut back on vaping, weed, and getting healthy again. Do you think Gavin put the kibosh on Gino doing STMS? Do you think Gavin put the kibosh on Gino doing STMS? I have a feeling, and this I have no prediction. I have no source for this. I have a weird prediction feeling, and say what you want, but I've been on the up and up. For the most part, my track record on predictions has pretty much been flawless. I'd say I'm a 90% guy. I told you that podcast was going to end Steel Toe's marriage. This argument, this war he started with me was going to end badly. It all ended. I told Mr. Kill Everything that his relationship was going to end because of podcasting. It's over. I said Compound was going down. And I made that prediction a year ago. And the reason why I made that prediction a year ago, because I found out when the lease was over, I said, they're never going to renew that lease. It's just not happening. Right out of COVID, when we realized we didn't need studios. And then I saw him slash Bill Schultz's show. Then he got rid of Jameson's show. I said, yeah, it's inevitable. It's going. And Gino was fighting, saying, I'll bet you, $10,000. It's not happening. And sure enough, it did. And here's my other prediction. I'm putting it out there right now. I understand that Gavin's not a huge fan of Gino or Chrissy. I have a feeling, and I have nothing, I have no sources. This is all speculation. This is from what I see from my lens, that Gavin is initially going to bring them aboard. And again, you got to remember, he ran Vice TV, so he doesn't mind cutting costs, firing people. He realized Anthony's business plan was a complete mess. He was hemorrhaging money. We've said that for a long fucking time. Kevin said it. Just dumb decision after dumb decision from Keith the Cobb to E-Rock. It just kept falling apart. The inmates were running the asylum. And they became somewhat of a cult. If you weren't in with them, you were out. I became out because of Chrissy and Frank. But through all this, Gavin and Gino aren't the best of buddies. He's not a big fan. I think what's going, Anthony's a big pussy. Say what you want. You can think he's hilarious. He can be funny at times, but he's a pussy. He doesn't like firing people. I'm not speaking out of school. He says this himself. I don't like doing any of that business bullshit. So he's not going to have the heart to let go of Gino. He's not going to have the heart to get rid of Chrissy. So Gavin's just going to look at return. He's going to look at numbers and going, yeah, you guys aren't bringing in the numbers. Bye-bye. That's going to happen. I have a feeling. But just to appease Anthony, just so there's somewhat of a little bit of crossover, a little bit of merger. It's not just Anthony. They're bringing over Chrissy and Gino. It's a Gavin network. I think he has Owen and a few other shows. So they're going to bring it over, try it out, and they're going to be like, bye-bye. And they're all going to be remote now, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because you could do the show from everywhere. I think COVID showed everyone we can do shows from everywhere. I'm in Tampa. Kevin's in New York. Shuli's in Alabama. Bob's in Jersey. I mean, this is what you can do now. This is what it's all about. No reason for studio overheads. iHeartRadio, company I used to work for, they downsized all their studios during COVID. The Cleveland location, the Pittsburgh location. Oh, and somebody sent me a message today. Every now and then, it used to happen frequently, like years ago, but every now and then, people will send me DMs and messages about my old station. And in full disclosure, I don't pay attention to any of it. I don't. Unless someone brings something up in a super chat or something. They said something about, Rover was talking shit about me, and it was just, and I'm just like, why? I haven't lived in Cleveland since 2018. I haven't lived there. I haven't been on that station in 12 years. It's just like, and I don't know why he's even communicating. I know we had a weird situation back in the day, but let it go, dude. Like, let it go, man. What the fuck? Did I traumatize you that bad? Jesus Christ. Was your coworker douchey in love with me that bad? Like, let it go. You're not a thought in my mind. Anyways, that's just a side note. It was just on the top of my head. Where are we? Okay, we're pretty close to closing it out. But let's watch Kevin watch Anthony yesterday, because I didn't want to watch Steel Toe watch Kevin watch Anthony. I want to watch I don't have a login to Compound Media anymore. I don't watch it anymore. I don't care. I think G-Rob gave me her password. She canceled it, and I was like, all right, that's the last of that. In fact, if you are subscribed, go cancel right now. But this is Kevin watching the news of Anthony
from the New
Shout out to My Lost Interest for this clip.
York studio, even though I'm not in the New York studio.
Wow.
What's going on?
There they are.
What?
Oh, you haven't heard about this yet?
This is news to us. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, Jesus.
No, it's not. It's been,
they're doing a bit.
It's been terrible to like go through all the logistics of this whole thing. Well, everybody, we are a company in merger.
I already broke it.
Merger. With Censor.tv. Now, you, the subscribers, I want you people to know nothing will change. You will still be subscribed to Compound Media.
But for what? For what? Compound Media is 3 shows. You got Anthony Monday through Friday. Is Gino going to do Monday through Friday still? And you got Chrissy 1 day a week.
That's how the payments go. It's not going to, the price won't go up. You're still going to get this show, and you're going to get.
Thank you, Victoria. I don't normally put non-super chats on the screen, but thank you for acknowledging I scooped everyone, because I did. That's a fact, Jack. John's going to get mad that I took that.
In Hot Water and Chrissy's show. Those shows are also involved in the merger between Compound Media
Not for long.
and Censor.tv.
Not for long.
I swear to God. I didn't know Kevin was going to say that. That was He might be an older version of me.
The things that won't be continuing, unfortunately, every time something like this happens,
Mergers.
we have
No, Jessica.
Merger.
Was he trying to rhyme merger with urgent by Foreigner?
Redundancies is what they call them in the business.
Wow, what a coward.
But
he gets all ensconced in South Carolina. Is like, now I'm going to fire everybody via Zoom.
Especially on the technical side, you get two of.
Why didn't they bring over Steel Toe with Chrissy and Gino? Why wasn't it Steel Toe, Gino, and Chrissy? Why was it just Gino? Anyway, Spawn's here, everybody. How about a hand for Spawn? Foregone conclusion, the Mud Shark is a procrastinator. Cumia, Compound, John, Imholtz, Kate, fucking rack 'em. Kenny Powers and Ray's theme, please. Let's go.
That is why I am better than everyone in the world. Kiss my ass and suck my dick, everyone.
Yeah. Hey. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? If you're a big Ray fan, we'll be talking Ray today on MLC. Point counter Ray. Wait, point dabble Ray. Whatever.
Things, and that's what we're dealing with here. So the wonderful, of course, young Garrett, who I've worked with many, many years.
There he is.
In different operations.
For the record, I actually am a Garrett fan. I've always liked Garrett. He's always been cool to me. That's I agree with Kevin on that one. Garrett, like, no matter what was going on, whatever the drama was, whatever Anthony was saying, whatever Iraq was doing, Garrett was always cool to me. That's what's sad about any of this. So when I'm like celebrating that Compound was going down and I'm dancing on their grave, I do feel bad for Garrett, but Garrett's a talented guy. He's made enough contacts. He'll probably get a better job, honestly. He'll probably end up getting a better job. I'm assuming he stayed with that Anthony out of loyalty. Probably underpaid. I don't know what they were paying him, but he really did make that whole operation go. It wasn't anyone else. Cumia'S checked out. He just shows up. Iraq was just, hey, let's bring on Steel Toe. Let's bring on Eric Zane. Let's give Carl the fill-in. You're a fucking idiot.
And Drew, who like a drunken party brother to me.
I met Drew a few times. I don't have an opinion on him.
Love it. And of course, Steve back there, whose name I wouldn't even know if he had.
I've only met Steve a few times. I don't have an opinion.
Made such an embarrassing speech at Garrett's wedding. And yeah, there he is. And Luby, of course, the wonderful Luby.
Is Luby on payroll?
And is anyone else there in the studio?
Kevin's there.
Iraq. I don't know what they're doing with Iraq yet.
He's gone.
I'm not sure what the merged company's plans for Iraq.
He's gone.
But yes,
bye-bye.
Unfortunately,
bye, fat boy.
We've had to let everyone know on the technical side at
gone.
Compound Media that it's been a nice 10-year run, and them's how things goes.
Cumia really drug his operation over the finish line. He drug it because he wanted that 10-year mark because he doesn't want to say he failed. He was like, we had a good run. 10 years, that's nothing to shake a stick at. Leo Gunn's here, everybody. Imagine firing Garrett but keeping Gino. Amazing. I mean, that's honestly like, I mean, yeah. I mean, you're right.
Sometimes it's heartbreaking for me. These guys have been with me on a daily basis for years now.
Garrett is one of the finest employees I've ever seen. I mean, that is fucking sad that he didn't have the balls to bring Garrett.
Yeah, I mean, it's just Cumia'S kind of slimy like that. Like, he's kind of a pussy. Like, if you got a guy who is loyal to you, like Garrett, you talk to him. You sit him down, you don't have Gavin do it. Shawnetta says, I sent you money for tokens on the gay hype train. Shawnetta, you're going to be the conductor today on the gay hype train. That's a fact, Jack. You were the conductor of the gay hype train.
With him. I mean, someone's got to run the technical thing. So he's going to hire Gavin's guy, Asian Pat Dixon? This is pathetic.
To work.
Well, I'm a little sad. I'm not going to lie.
A lot of times and hang out, go to the bar. Meet people at the bar.
Just a
if there was
great
something
guy
going on,
and a great producer
that somebody was doing, yeah.
All right, full disclosure. Let me just give my Compound Media. Let me talk about my experiences with Compound Media before the cult turned their back on me. Before Chrissy and Frank got everyone involved because I said she wasn't funny. So they all went full on war with me. They brought in Carl. Carl turned. And then after Carl turned, Gino turned. And then Gino turned. Anthony finally turned after I had countless appearances. I actually tweeted out the last time I was on a show. Or one of the first time. I think it was the third time I was on a show. It's on my Twitter at Chad Zumock. And this motherfucker came late to the game to pile on. And that's when this all became a thing. But before that, I think the first time I was ever on Anthony's show was, I would say 2013, 14. I'm guessing. I came on by myself. I had a great appearance. Then I came back again, and I brought a local comedian. He used to do comedy, Joe Howard from Cleveland, Ohio, who used to be a friend of mine. So I brought him on with me, and he got hammered. And then I came back again, and again, and again. And then Artie and Anthony became a thing. I came on Artie and Anthony twice. And then Artie, obviously, we know what happened with that. And then he picked up our buddy Dave Landau. I came on with Landau a few times. I did it via Zoom during COVID, and then they all turned. But before that, I was a frequent guest. I did Gino show a few times when I was living with him. I'd stop by the studio. I'd hang out. I did Bill Schultz's show once, and he always wanted me to come back. But even when I was there, I go, this show sucks. I'm not coming back. Apparently, I was on Pat Dixon's show. Have no recollection of it because it was boring. So I did a lot of the shows that were there, and I was always hanging around because I was in New York 7 to 8 months living with Gino in Harlem. And when I was out the door at 10 a.m., I just go. I was on the go. Going to coffee shops, meeting up with people, doing podcasts, going to Gas Digital, going to Sirius XM. And I admit, I'd go to Compound Media. I'd sit in the lobby while Anthony was doing a show. I'd be on my laptop, waiting for my spot that night at New York Comedy Club, or meeting Godfrey at the Stand, or opening for Godfrey at the Village Underground, or doing anything. And I'd stay out all night. I'd get back at 2, and it was lather, rinse, repeat every single day. And if I had a show on the weekend, I'd fly out, do whatever. But Compound was fun. It was a good time. We'd go to Sullivan's. We'd have a good time. It was just very unfortunate. Some people said it was sour grapes. Yeah, a lot of it was sour grapes. It was, because I was a part of it. I was in it. Unfortunately, like guys like E-Rock who make terrible decisions decided to make me public enemy. And the fact that you guys all followed Chrissy Mayer's lead just showed that you're all fucking sheep. And look what happened since then. Compound fell apart completely. E-Rock drove it to the ground. Steel Toe's marriage ended. Anthony had a heart attack and almost died. Keith the Cop quit. Kevin left. It was just been a series of... Frank and Chrissy won't say my name. They couldn't shut up about me, but now they won't even say my name and pretend like I don't exist. We know, Chrissy. And I'm not going to stop saying that baby looks like a lot like Anthony Cumia, because it does. So I have fond memories of it. bittersweet. It's almost like an ex-girlfriend in a weird way. You know, some ex-girlfriends of mine, like I have great memories, and you know, it always ends poorly, but it is what it was. Who else do we have in here? Hosey Wales says, "Yeah, I'll be good." Yeah, don't try to impress Melton. He doesn't give a fuck. I know you guys want to run back and like, look what we did, Melton.
Yeah, we might get together and join them, comedy shows or something. It just, 10 years was a great run, and we built up quite the relationship, this whole team, and that's the part of this that I really fucking hate. It's just not viable anymore to have that much overhead.
I've been saying it for years with this fucking clown show. Having a studio.
It's the overhead that really does it. Bandwidth charges and pay. I mean, obviously. And I would love.
How much money did Anthony lose? I mean, I really want to know how much money he lost dumping. I mean, because he had one live read, Steven Singer, who was a holdover from O&A. One live read. I know he was subscription based, but how many subscriptions did he really have? I remember the early days of going on a show, people would text and go, "Oh, dude, you're hilarious on Anthony's show," or a tweet. And then over the course of time, the tweets got lesser and less. I think it was like after Dave Landau left, everything was just kind of like, you go on there, no pop. I'd promote my shows. I'd promote my Twitter, whatever social media, Patreon. Nobody would sign up. No one would follow. And I'm like, who's listening to this? This guy's no juice. No juice.
Love to be able to continue doing the show and have all those guys in the booth involved. But that just was not possible. Chrissy and Gino will do their shows from their respective studios. So that's why this is kind of the last
Gino's
show
apartment?
that will be.
I mean,
who's Gino's studio?
Gino's apartment? He don't have a studio.
I swear to God, I didn't watch this. I just have the same take as Kevin.
He broadcast from
and Chrissy had a e-bag to build her studio.
I said that earlier too. Chrissy had have a crowdfunded to build her studio for $5,000. I should do that. I should do a crowdfunded build my studio finally, so I could buy more than a mouse pad.
The New York compound studios. It's been amazing. 10 years. And
didn't I call it? How long ago? Gino, remember I said there's no way they'll go past 10 years in the studio. There's at least me saying that 50 times.
I'll back him up on that. Shades Cal says Dave Landau used to live with Anthony. Isn't that right? Max says Landau made the right move when he left. 100%. Say whatever you want about Dave Landau, but that guy's made very good moves. He left Anthony, which was somewhat of a sinking ship, gave him a little pop, went on Crowder, which at the time was a huge show, used Crowder to parlay it into his own show, which he does on The Blaze 4 days a week, and he's still selling tickets, and he's still everywhere. So he was very, very, very smart in business of stand-up comedy and podcasting.
The fucking Bidenomics economy didn't help either.
He's blaming Biden.
That's fucked up.
Let me get this right. He's not blaming Gino Bisconti or any clowns like that or Keith the Cop. He's blaming Biden.
That is hilarious how he somehow managed to sneak Biden into this. That's funny. I mean, that is his brand, but come on, really? The reason why Compound fell is because of Joe Biden? Shut up. I'm almost at 100 Patreons under Joe Biden. Sign up to my Patreon, everybody. We're almost at 100. We're 5 away, baby. $3. Let's get it to 100. Come on.
Wow. Look how far.
It'll drive Ray DeVito crazy.
He's fallen. What a sad, sad, sad man. Look at that look of confusion, trying to what how else can I spin it? Garrett just got married. He just went to his wedding. Now he's cutting him loose. The best employee I've ever been around.
So many people saying, hey, I'd love to resubscribe, but I can barely afford food.
Nobody's saying that.
I agree with Kevin.
That's part of it.
I 100% agree with Kevin on that. No one said I would subscribe, but I can't afford food. That's not happening. That's just part of his brand. That's it. Listen, the economy does suck. It's terrible. And groceries are up. I just shopped today. I was at Trader Joe's. I got a bunch of stuff. I bought organic mushrooms that were up 50 cents. I pay attention to all of this, but I'm not going to blame Joe Biden because you can't sign up to my Patreon. Whoa, I'm not going to break this. Whoa. Hold on, time out. I can't say anything right now. I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm dying to, but I can't, and I won't. Let's just say maybe I'll do a show this weekend. I don't know. I'm processing thoughts right now as we speak. I got 250 people watching right now live, and I'm thinking out loud. Okay, never mind. I just got a curveball. Ozone says, say it. Ozone, I just followed you on Twitter, dude. Gun says, spill it, Mud Shark. Nobody puts baby in a corner. All right, I can't. We're going to have to do it for another show.
You know, the economy, people, when they start cutting corners.
Let's just say things are happening.
You know, Wade, of course, is not happy. I get it. I understand people will not be happy. They have grown very attached to a lot of these people. Wade, what's up?
Hack vs. Anonymous says Chad is impersonating E-Rock. Listen, Hack vs. Anonymous, I know you don't like me, but don't ever, ever compare me to E-Rock ever again. You could say whatever you want about anything of me. You could say whatever you want, but don't ever, ever compare me to this fucking clown. Okay? It's worse than the N-word.
Well, you know, I was just telling Garrett, you know, I mean, those guys do a lot of heavy lifting for you. And Garrett and Drew, they're like, you know, your right-hand man. They tell you what, you know, if you can't think of a movie, you can't think of a song, or they're like,
all right, I can't listen to his fucking. People are pissed that I'm not breaking the news. I can't. I confirm sources. I'm not Ray DeVito. I'm not reckless. Okay? I can't just, I want to thank Doug for sending $10 over saying, please break the news. I'll send you more. I can't. I have to confirm things. I'm not reckless with this shit. Like Ray, I got to confirm. I got to have sources. I got to have credibility. Now that Anthony broke the news about Compound and everything, and you guys are like, yeah, Mud Shark was right. He was right. I'm becoming a voice to listen to in this shitty corner of the internet. You guys rely on me. I got to make sure I keep your trust. I don't want to just recklessly say things just to break stuff. And that's a fact, Jack. And John, if you're watching, we're not at war. Shut up. You got too many wars going on. Go fight the shit network. Go fight Kate Meany's mom. You don't need me at war. You don't. Trust me, it's exhausting. You got 50 shows covering you. It's obnoxious. And now Melton's on that bus because he's going to DabbleCon with Ray, who's not invited. Spawn's been a member for 8 months, over and under before Gino and Mr. Ed eat the axe. Of course, he's talking about Gino and Chrissy Mayer, Mr. Ed. A month, Gavin says, numbers don't lie. You're both dead right. Chrissy may then disclose paternity. Yeah, I predicted that earlier, Spawn. I said that Gavin's going to give them a chance, an opportunity, and he's going to look at the numbers and like, bye-bye. So hopefully Gino's smart enough to prepare for his second thing, whatever that's going to be. I will give Chrissy this, and I can't believe I'm giving Chrissy this. I'm sure Frank had a lot to do with it. I can't just say Chrissy. It's Chrissy and Frank. They're a team. They're one. They're Voltron. They come together as one. They're Master Blaster from Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. The fact is, they prepared for what was inevitable of Compound Media going away. They got in. She flirted with Keith the Cop. Keith the Cop thought he was going to fuck her. That didn't happen. They gave her 1 day a week with the wet spot. She slowly changed her narrative. She slowly changed her brand to conservative. She took that path less traveled when it was very polarized into comedians, when everyone was Democrat and liberal, pro-Hillary, but she decided to go conservative. She used the Anthony Cumia'S name to get out there, to meet contacts, to hang out with Ann Coulter, to get into the Blaze, to hang out with Chad Prather, Roger Stone, and she built her thing. Now, is it authentic? Not at all. Is it grifting? Totally. On the right wing. January 6th, all of it. But she built her channel. A lot of it had to do with paying for subs, but she picked little things here and there. Everything. And she started building her own thing. So if she gets fired from censored TV compound, she's good. She's all right. That's why she's podcasting all day long. And no one knows where this kid is. She just had a baby. It's never around. You never hear the baby crying. And she's on air with the Simpcast and all those whores, the only fans whores for like 4 hours. Meanwhile, where's this fucking kid? Who's taking care of this kid? Because Frank's producing it. But I will give her props that she used that platform and that side to build whatever she's building. I don't give out props. Jose Wales, what is Chad's brand? I don't have one. I'm not a brand guy. I'm justice. I just tell it how it is. If I'm hanging around you, it's not because I'm trying to get views, likes, or retweets. I mean, Tony Mazur will tell you that. That guy brings me nothing, but I love him. He's hilarious to me. I think he's a cool guy. He's a good friend. He's been loyal. He's been just a good guy. He's a fountain of information. He knows everything from sports to history. You can talk to about anything. But does he bring in the views? Nope. Am I getting subscribers from him? Nope. That just goes to show you I'm a good friend. Earl Skakel. No one's watching Earl. What has he got, like 8 Patreons? I think he's hysterical. I love Earl. I'll have him on any day of the week. But is he bringing me numbers? Nope. So that's how you know I'm loyal and I'm authentic, is because I'm not using people. I could easily get in with somebody who has better numbers. I could go buddy with Alex Stein to get my numbers up, but I'm not. I called out Alex Stein. I go, you're a fucking liar. You try to troll me, bitch.
Hello.
Makes me laugh. Yeah, I go hang out with Corey Adam. And you see Melton trying to kiss up with Carl now. He's trying to get in with them. He gets a lot of people fooled, like Jose Wales, these dummies that just blindly follow him while he grifts. Now that he's covering Stuttering John, I'm like, okay, yeah, he's always last to the game. Every single time. Brick Brock says MLC today. Yes, I will be on MLC. In fact, we're going to be shutting this thing down, but I'm not leaving because I promised Shawnetta the gay hype train today. It's becoming a thing, guys. It's a brand. It's a movement that's not stopping anytime soon. So if you want on the gay hype train, you know what to do, ladies and gentlemen. All I have to say is all aboard, because it's hype train time. And I took it from Aaron. Let's go. Yeah. Hype train. As you know, ladies and gentlemen, this past week has been nothing but gay cowboys, and we're going to keep this thing rolling because you guys keep sending me in gay cowboys dancing, and I don't see it stopping anytime soon. Don't stop. Get it. I will. Here we go. This is for you, Shawnetta. Let's go, queers. Low. Yeah, baby. Look at them go. Look at them. Yeah. Espresso martinis on the hype train. Bird Crusher, everybody. Welcome, Bird Crusher, to the hype train. I'm sorry, the gay cowboy hype train. The gay train. Actually, they're not cowboys today. They're just the gays. It's the gay hype train. We're very inclusive here at Cumia'S Cucks. Yeah! Let's go! Hype train on MLC today. Doodle, everybody. Doodle's on the hype train. Let's go! Let's go! Gonzo's on the hype train, everybody. Chad's National for Life. Nation for Life. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I noticed my numbers dropped during the gay train. Coincidence? That was for you, Shawnetta. Where did my numbers go? I also like doing that just in case somebody's at work. They have to watch it. I pictured somebody at their cubicle. And they're, one of their coworkers, they just come walking by. They're like, What? What are you watching? Victor, what is that? Oh, just I don't even YouTube pop-up. Morris says, I like the gay train. Good. I want everyone to be a part of it. Shawnetta says, it's raining homosexuals. Bird Kreischer loves it. Mud Sharks Army. Victoria, hands in the air. Doodle knows the train. I like the Elvis train. Yeah, we did the Elvis karate train. Maybe we'll bring that back. There's always a theme. There's always a theme. Good question, Doodle. Good question. What did we learn? What did we learn, everybody? We learned that Bill from Jersey just gifted 5 out of the get. We're closing up shop, and Bill came in strong. Woo! Yeah. Thank you, Bill. That's how you end a show, motherfucker. What did we learn? We learned Chad was right. Yes. We learned Bill deserves his own daily segment by this point. That shit is earned. Yes, let's Bill. Bill, you got a segment. Whatever you want to do. Thanks, Bill. We learned Gino isn't going to be a Cumia'S cuck for much longer. We learned that we have to reevaluate. We learned that we have to reevaluate our life choices. Yes, Corey. And that is the Corey Adam that we all know. We all learned Bill from Jersey is the man. Skull! We learned the Mud Shark has dirt but refuses to tell us. Ooh. I learned that eating moldy stuff makes you shit. Well, there you go, Steven. There you go. Gino's going to have to make some tough... We learned that Gino's going to have to make some tough choices. That's right. Victoria. People, remember, you can donate memberships, more straights into the Chadverse. Level out the gay-straight ratio. Okay, fair enough. Whatever. We learned Gino is off on steel toe per Gavin. What? Is this breaking news? We learned Gino is off of steel toe per Gavin. Have to look into that one. We learned E-Rock has breakfast this morning at the exact rest of... Oh, Jesus Christ. Bring back the handicap hype train. I might bring everything back. You don't know. Nothing's ever dead in my life. We're getting a million. We got a million of these. We learned Melton's gravy trains. That's right, T-Gun. Best chat room is Chad. That's right. I'll look into the Gavin thing about Gino possibly being off steel toe. That's going to break his heart. Oh, if Gino is out on steel toe, whoo, that's all he's got. That's all steel toe has is Gino and Kiki. If that's true, what Gavin's saying, wow. Wow, that's not good. I'll leave it at that. De La says Chad is shunning his number one fan, his number one dog fan. What? Did I miss something? I don't know what's going on. Listen, guys, I'll be back today around 4:30, I'm assuming. I'll be back on Kevin's show. I think we're doing Point Dabble Ray. So be on the lookout for that. So if you didn't get enough today of me, you'll get it. You'll get plenty later on. And again, I will be performing tonight. I don't think it's sold out now, but it will sell out. Guess who texted me? Nick Swartzen. Name drop. I'll be downtown Tampa performing, headlining. The venue is called Sorry Not Public. I've performed there before. It's really cool. Address is 512 North Franklin, Tampa, Florida. So I hope to see you there if you guys want to come down. Always a fun show. Gonna be packed. Thanks again to Bill from Jersey. Thank you to Ken Mosca for the rather large donation. Jeff Closer gifted $5. You guys are awesome. I appreciate everything. Shawnetta, thank you for Venmoing $25. And thanks again, Stu John, for the handicap hot fries box. I got a lot to eat. Yummy, yummy in my tummy, right, Ray? What are you having tonight? Gas station hot dog, Ray? Where are you eating out tonight? Have you ever bought groceries, Ray? Have you ever cooked? Are you just going to Arby's, McDonald's, Dunkin' Donuts, Panera Bread every day, Ray? Is that what we're doing? Ray, stop podcasting. Go away. Wouldn't it be funny if we find out Ray's gay? That'd be great for Ray's career if he came out as gay. I think he would get so many fans if he was gay. Ray, if you're watching, and I know you are, you know what to do. Count the troops.
It's time for the Cucks. Time for Cumia'S Cucks. The mud shark is coming to say your show sucks. Chrissy and Gino and the dork named Carl kissing up to Anthony while they're washing his balls. Steel toe, I see some balls you can wash. What's wrong, April? I thought it was squashed. I thought it was squashed.